Hey guys, this long anticipated video that everyone was waiting for since Christmas is finally here. But what could it be? I said it was meant to be a Christmas video even though I'm posting this on New Year's Eve, but anyway, a present is a present. And this is a present from me, to you all, and most importantly, to The Sims 2 itself. Because you know, there are these trending challenges and ideas from time to time all over the world and in the Sims community, but most often our dear favorite game gets left out of the fun, just like poor Rudolf was denied too.
Join in any reindeer games.
Told you this postcard was holding some clues. Anyway, at this time of the year, we like to spend time with our family, play games, and just be grateful that we made it through another awful year. So I know this sounds quite impossible, but in this content, I have included all of that. Because I have gathered around all the Sim families from all 3 base game neighborhoods, and they are going to participate in the most famous game in Sim culture called Myshuno, and the prize is none less but their lives. And at some point, Rudolf himself will also join us and take revenge for all the bullying he got. Quick side note here, I posted a tableau with every contestant so you can play along if you want to. You can print it or edit it on your computer and take your bets before each round on who survives, who gets eliminated, or who's going to be the single sim to win it all. Now let's meet the contestants. As said before, Pleasantview, Strangetown and Veronaville teenage and adult sims are going to participate, each group in different colors so you can track them more easily. Pleasantview is represented by the Brock family with Brandy and her son Dustin, the oldie couple, Cassandra and Mortimer from the Gus family, and the entire Pleasant family is lucky enough to be here all together. Of course, our 2 beloved drama queens, Dina and Nina Caliente, are also here, and after each game, they will have time in their quarters to create some drama. The Burbs and the Dreamers already seem a bit worried, but Don suspects nothing. He likes playing games, he was told there are going to be a lot of games here, so he came and can't wait to play them. And last but not least, Kaylin also fortifies the Pleasantview team. From Strangetown, the Baker, the Spectre and the Curious family had this wonderful opportunity to leave no one behind at home and participate all in the contest. And considering the nature of this game, Olive and the Baker couple could be very strong contestants, but we also have the Smith and the Grant family here, so alien power or pure strength and determination might change things around. And finally, the most iconic sim of the entire game, the real Bella God, is also going to be here with us and fight alongside the Strangetown group. I mean, if she wants to, she doesn't seem to be bothered that much. And finally, the smallest group, Veronaville Sims in blue, are of course the Monty, the Summer Dream and the Cat families. Now, I never really played this neighborhood, so all I expect from Romeo and Juliet is to die in that order, but let's not underestimate them. Also, I know Veronaville had some more Sims waiting in the Sim bin, but please just take a moment of silence for my computer and don't mention them. The first game in Squid Game was the iconic red light, green light, but this game happens to be not very popular in Sims culture. But we have something else that can very much replace that big creepy doll, and this iconic object is the ladder. The ladder that decides who lives and who dies, who gets reunited with his family, and who gets stuck in the pool forever. So simple as it is, the ladder is a pretty powerful object. The contestants are ready to get in nice and coordinated, and as the last Veronaville sim gets into the pool, I'm selling every single ladder except for the 3 escape points, but those are also unavailable at the moment and will become available only when I say so. Wait, who puked all over the toilet already? They were standing still up until this moment and someone already managed to mess up the toilet. Lucky for that person, I didn't see it. Anyway, as you can see, there are some tempting objects waiting for them outside of the pool. Right now, everyone is doing fine, enjoying the warm water, but the time of hunger and bladder failure will come soon, and they will be hopefully racing to get out.
A few moments later.
Okay, I don't think I thought this through. Oh god, Cassandra is so fond of nervous she managed to walk on water from the attraction. Looks like she also has good chemistry with Pascal, so who knows what happens backstage if any of them survives this round. The real game is about to start. Right now it's around 7 o'clock, and exactly at 8, I'm going to provide them the first opportunity to get out if they want to. They have free will on, of course, so they are free to do whatever, but their needs are not yet drained that much, so maybe no one will get out. Let's see. All 3 ladders are in, but they don't seem to be interested yet. Also, this part of the pool is very abandoned. Maybe they think it's going to last forever, but unfortunately for them, I'm going to pull back those ladders at 9 o'clock and they will have to wait who knows how long until I put them back again. At 10 o'clock, the first back floaters appeared in the pool. Now this will be funny as the pool is very narrow and these sims can block paths entirely if they want to, making it impossible for others to escape. So I wonder if someone will run into that situation. The Monty brothers are very tactical over here. Looks like they claimed this spot, now they know that the ladder will be back again sometime and they are not moving. Needs are starting to train, so at midnight there will be another chance to save themselves, and now I'm sure that many of them will want to use this opportunity. Okay, the ladders are in once again, everyone is getting very muscly. I'm already seeing some sims moving in the direction of the ladders, but not sure if they just swim around or want to get out. Well, if anyone is rooting for Veronaville, Isabella Monti is the very first sim to get out of the pool, and she's followed by Ophelia Nigmas on the other side. She's a true survivor, we know that. And the race for the third ladder also began. Dirk Dreamer and Lilith Pleasant are swimming head to head, but in the meantime, Juliet Cap reaches the second ladder after Ophelia. So it looks like teenagers are about to rule this contest, but we are far from the end. Those who escaped will be placed into the living quarters, where they are free to socialize, make new friends, lovers, or even enemies. We will be also keeping an eye on what's going on in there during the contest. Okay, so Concert Cap got out, Dirk was quicker than Lilith, he got to the third ladder in front of her, but there is still time until 1 o'clock. Herb Old is on his way to get out, Lilith is also still in a very good position behind Dirk to reach the ladder, Tank and Dustin managed to get out on the second ladder, and time is up. I'm sorry Rip, you were so close. Also this mixed group here and Pollination, I'm really rooting for you, but this time you didn't make it. But don't worry if your favorite sim is still in the pool, because so far we have just a few survivors and we need much more of them. So there will be another chance again, but those who are in the pool are getting more and more tired and desperate with time. In the quarters, contestants are trying to make new friendships, but not everyone is successful apparently. However, maybe this Myshuno game will settle the peace between the rival families of Veronaville. I mean, most certainly if only one of them survives. It's 3 o'clock, so I'm placing the ladders once again. Rip Grant was basically waiting here the whole time. I guess now that Tank got out, he also has to prove himself. Johnny Smith is also very close to the third ladder, having Laszlo Curious and the Veronaville teenagers behind him, so he still has to be quick. And near the first ladder, we have our one and only Bella God and Pollination Technician swimming without any serious competition. Let's see who succeeds. Okay, Pollination turns in for the ladder in a better angle than Bella got, while Rip Grant had a very slow reaction time. Darren Dreamer easily passes him. And what is Pollination doing? He was right there at the first ladder, but he changed his mind and now going for the second one, which is getting very overcrowded. Look at this clock we have here, they just can't decide where to go. Looks like Don Lotario will profit from this crazy situation, and meanwhile one of his lovers, Dina Caliente, gets out too. And it looks like we won't have to feel sorry for him because Nina is right next to follow. Angela Pleasant, Hermia Cap, and Kaylin, another one of Don's lovers, is also safe, but time is up, and the last sims from this round are Cassandra and Tybalt. But unfortunately Mary Sue missed her chance in the very last second. We still have so many sims kind to our hearts swimming desperately in this pool. The Bakers, the Summer Dreams, the Burbs, and the game is coming to an end. There will be only one more final round, and then whoever is still in the water gets eliminated. But until then, let's check on the living quarters. I'm sure a lot is going on there. For a start, Cassandra is so grateful that Darren survived that she immediately fell in love with him, and Concert Cap is congratulating her. Angela and Dustin also got closer thanks to this experience, and Tank cooked dinner. What a time to be alive! Anyway, it's 5:30 in the morning, so the last chance to get out of the pool starts right now. It seems like they are already so tired they are not realizing the opportunity, but Nervous reacts first and secures his place in the next game. Everyone lost faith in the third ladder, they are all abandoning it, which is not a very good strategy in this situation. Only Patrizio Monti was smart enough to realize this opportunity, and this saved him just as Jennifer Burb and Titania Summer Dream escaped. Finally someone from the Summer Dream family. I started to get worried about them. There's a huge race going on for the first and the second ladder, so whoever decides to go with the third might have better chances. There are still 20 sims in the pool, almost half of them are about to get eliminated if they don't hurry up or change tactics. And they do! They are realizing they have better chances if they split and race for all 3 ladders, so let's see. Loki Baker, Johnny Smith, Cersei, what are you doing? You were so close to that ladder. What made her change her mind? Now this might cost her life. And unfortunately our time is up. Everyone who is still in the pool at this moment, exactly 1 hour after the start of the final round, gets eliminated. So let's overview who they are. I had such high hopes for Olive in this game, but unfortunately she wasn't quick enough. Cersei Baker also messed up her chances pretty badly in the final seconds. Mary Sue, John, Whitcomb and the General got stuck in there too, just as Danielle, Pascal and Rip. So it looks like the Pleasant twins have to carry on without the support of their parents, and Ten Grant will also share this fate. Laszlo Curious is also in the pool, so this means all 3 Curious brothers are eliminated. They should have been more curious about ladders. Oh wait, Daniel's animation already started when I removed the ladder and he managed to climb out, so that counts I guess. 44 Sims from 3 neighborhoods started this game competition, and after the first round, only 29 of them are still alive. Most of the families lost members, friends, and we are so far from the end, where only a single Sim can survive. But the most surprising thing is the strength of Veronaville Sims. The entire Cat family survived, the Montys only lost Romeo, who would have thought, and despite losing Oberon, Titania and Puck still have each other. The next game I call Unboxing the Presents, because we have 4 huge boxes here in different colors holding different surprises to our beloved Sims, but just like in Squid Game, they have no idea what each of these presents holds and they get to decide which one to pick. There are 8 seats in front of each box, so there will be 3 groups with 7 members and 1 with 8, and each group gets to deal with the same kind of challenge, but different boxes might hold lesser or more dangerous challenges. Now let's see what they pick for themselves. But even before that, a quick social overview. Nina started hitting on Concert Cap, quite soothing after Dina's relationship with Mortimer. Cassandra and Nervous are getting to know each other, but poor Daniel is devastated after losing his wife. Or maybe because now he has to deal with the twins all alone. Alright, back to the game. Everyone is refreshed, ready to face the next challenge. It also looks like the teams are picking favorites. Anyway, let's go. Oh, Bella is so worried about this. She feels that her choice matters. Just as yours if you decide to like this video. No pressure, just saying. However, for the Pleasant twins, it's more important to fight with each other than to pick a team. I wonder if they will end up in the same group or not. Okay, it looks like the green group is very popular, and then the blue one follows, but the pink and orange places are also filling up slowly. The big question is, who picked right? Is it going to be easy like carving out a triangle, or nearly impossible, just like the umbrella shape? The blue and green places got filled up, and until we wait a bit more for the orange and pink places to get occupied, I'm going to share with you a piece of information in advance. Mechanical skill is going to play an important part in this round. Not a crucial part, because they can always get lucky, but the challenge might get easier for those who have some mechanical skill points. Alright, teams are filled up, let's see who ended up where. Concert and Juliet are sticking together just as Danielle and Angela, leaving Lilith to try a different strategy. Nina and Don are also in this group, but Coral and Herb Oldie chose to split as well. And maybe Nina is here because of Concert. In the blue team, mother and daughter, Bella Gar and Cassandra are united, and once again, the group mainly contains Pleasantview Sims. Bella and Ophelia are the only ones in Strangetown colors, just as Concert and Juliet was representing Veronaville in the pink group. The number of Strangetown Sims is quite limited, but it looks like they are sticking together whatever this challenge holds for them, and the remaining Summer Dream family also chose to go with their instincts. Are they risking too much? We'll get to see soon. The orange team contains most of the Veronaville Sims and the remaining Pleasantview Sims. Dirk and Darren Dreamer are sticking together, maybe hoping they can support each other, just as the Monty family, except for Romeo, who was eliminated in the first game. They are all sitting here together. Now let's reveal what they will be facing in a couple of seconds. The pink team just hit the jackpot, the triangle of the honeycomb game, because they will be facing the clogged toilet problem. Toilets are quite annoying, they get clogged very often, but even the least handy sim can repair them successfully. So this really means this is the only stage of the current challenge where it is impossible to get eliminated. Congratulations pink team, your instincts were right. However, the blue team is going to be facing every Sim's nightmare, the Murphy bed. Sims in this group will have to operate the bed multiple times in a row without letting it crush them to death. I have to admit though I never used these beds in gameplay, so I'm not sure what are the chances for anyone to survive. Well, let's hope for the best. The green team, which is the most popular with 8 contestants, is going to repair TVs, and we know they can easily shock unskilled Sims. Here the Sims does not have to die to get eliminated, simply getting shocked is enough. And so far these challenges were like the triangle, square and the circle of the honeycomb, but what is the umbrella? Because there is indeed a nearly impossible challenge for those who were unlucky enough to sit on the orange seats. And that is none else but maintaining the grandfather's clock. Touching such a delicate device requires infinite patience and mechanical skill, and even with those, the slightest wrong movement can make it fall into tiny pieces, leading to the elimination of the maintainer. Good luck, Orange Team, and those of you who are rooting for any of them, I think it's time to slowly let go or start believing in miracles. While the pink team is viciously plumbing these toilets, let's see how the other teams are doing. Things are going really well for Dustin, Cassandra and Bella. Mother and daughter are fighting side by side to complete this challenge and get into the next game, and so far they are doing very well. Alright, just one more round of ups and downs and they are free to go. Anyway, Angela, Daniel, Dawn, Juliet, Nina, Coral and Concert are safe for now and you will meet them in the next game. Herb, Ophelia, Dina and Kaylin are also doing very well in this Murphy Bat challenge. For Kaylin this must be child's play, as I think she does this process a lot while cleaning houses, but the others need to perform well too. Coral and Nina are already in the quarters waiting for Herb and Dina to join them, and it looks like they will. The Murphy Bats were kind to them this time and they all get to join the others in the living quarters. In the green team, everyone picked the TV to repair and they started working on them. Oh no, who is this? Fuck Summer Dream. He is the first team to get eliminated in this round, leaving Titania alone in the game. After this shock, they don't really want to, but they have to return to the TVs. Tybalt has Juliet and Concert waiting for him, Johnny has Ophelia, Loki and Nervous must fight to keep each other's company, so the stakes are high. Oh god, I'm so sorry Nervous, but we have to say goodbye to you as well. Now Loki is also left alone to fight just as Tank and Titania, who is so traumatized by these happenings, she's having a mental breakdown. But Johnny Smith is keeping it together, he is the first from this group to join the others. Tank, Loki and Jennifer follows him shortly. Tybalt is also finished with his TV, only Titania remained, who is probably in the worst mental state in the entire group. Okay, are you finished? Finished! Titania goes to the next round as well. And now, the orange team must face the umbrella difficulty of this game. Patrizio, Mercutio, Isabella, Hermia, Lily, Dirk and Darren are going to try the impossible and maintain the grandfather's clock successfully. Oh no, I couldn't even get there to start his clock before 4 of our teams already smashed their own. Mercutio, Hermia, Lilith and Darren are eliminated. And Isabella as well, and Dirk finally starting his own. But no! We have only one contestant left, Patrizio Monti, who's been maintaining his clock successfully up until this point, but can he keep it up or will he fail eventually, just like everyone else from his group? Everyone is holding back breath, I'm holding my breath, and he did it! Patrizio Monti did the impossible and maintained the grandfather's clock successfully, yet his heart must be filled with sadness because Isabella and Mercutio failed to do so, and they are eliminated from this game. 29 teams started this challenge, but only 21 can continue, and there are 3 more games before we announce the winner. Most families had lost several members in each neighborhood, but the Cap family is still going strong after losing only Hermia in this last challenge. Don is also doing well if you consider that Cassandra and all 3 of his lovers are still in the game. So let's see the next game where of course everything can turn around, but first, social minutes. Nina Caliente and Concert Cap are getting really close to each other, but Juliet is not so lucky approaching Tank. And it seems like Don has also a thing or two to say about this whole Nina Concert thing. Poor Juliet gets rejected whenever she tries to socialize with others and even bullied. I guess she's the Rudolf of this group. Oh wait, that's another clue from the Christmas card. Anyway, it seems like Tank rejected Juliet because he wanted to hit on Ophelia, but without any success. And guess what? After losing Darren, Cassandra ran back to Don's arms. Typical. At least the oldies learned to appreciate each other. For the next game, Sims will have to form pairs just like for the Marbles game. I'm expecting Sims who are closer to each other to sit on the same couch, just like anyone would pick a pair if asked in real life. So they will choose pairs, but just as in the show, they will be fighting against one another, meaning only 11 Sims can get one step closer to win the final Myshuno Game. Surprisingly, Angela and Concert are the first pair to sit down. Maybe Concert has mistaken her red hair for Juliet. But right after that, Dina and Kaylin take place on the same couch. Bella picked Carol, Cassandra Patrizio, Dustin and Loki paired up just as Tank and Jennifer. Daniel and Dawn are both waiting to take place with Dina, but Titania is quicker to claim that place. Ophelia and Herb are without partners, but we still have Tybalt and Juliet fighting and Johnny watching them. The one sim that is left without a place on the couch gets transported back to the living quarters immediately, but they don't know that. So Johnny is not risking losing Ophelia, he's challenging Don instead. And who's going to be Ophelia's pair? The Caps simply can't stop fighting, but Juliet finally had enough and decided to go with Ophelia, leaving Tybalt the first certain player for the upcoming game. Each pair will have different options to challenge each other: log roll, chess, basketball, bowling, but they can also choose a simple game such as scissor, paper, rock. Ophelia and Juliet decided to play this game we all used to play on our first computers back in 2000. This is a very long game and you have to keep focusing for long hours to overcome your opponent, and it looks like Juliet is taking the lead with one block ready. However, Ophelia is following her closely. Right now the winner would be Juliet, but there is still time to turn things around. They are both focusing and hoping to get lucky with what they draw next. And it looks like this time, luck was on Juliet's side. She wins the game and gets back safely in the quarters, while Ophelia gets eliminated. Johnny will be very sad if he survives this round, but it seems like the Cap family is invincible. Titania and Dina went bowling, where Dina scored everything for the second try, but Titania did it for the first try, meaning she won this game and secured her place in the next one, and we have to say goodbye to Dina. Which is even more devastating, seeing how much Titania was attracted to her. But then seeing Dina's face, I also don't mind it. Angela and Concert agreed on scissor, paper, rock, just as Nina and Kaylin. 3 rounds, whoever wins 2 wins the game. And it looks like Concert and Nina managed to read their opponent's mind better because they came out of this challenge keeping their lives. Belle and Coral also decided to play the table game, and I don't know how many of you are rooting for Bella, but I certainly do. Yes, she looks so desperate after Coral's first moves. Also, the oldies were going strong so far, so they are definitely tough opponents. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bella. Coral is simply too tough to lose. She might even become the winner of this whole game. Patrizio and Cassandra also tried to decide their fate with bowling, and it turned out that Patrizio lacks as much skill in bowling as he had previously maintaining the grandfather's clock, so it was a really easy win for Cassandra. Even she felt a bit sorry about it. Or maybe Patrizio was compliant. Loki, like a true evil genius, challenges poor Dustin in chess and even cheats throughout the entire game, but luckily Dustin also has an eye for that, and he forces Loki to pick a different game after catching him cheating. And here Dustin had a strong start, but after that his luck seemed to evaporate. Maybe he was focusing too much on Loki to prevent cheating again, and that distracted him from shooting that ball right into the basket. Whatever it was, Loki's master plan worked and Dustin couldn't stand the chance, so we are saying goodbye to him right now. Dank, trusting his strengths, challenged Jennifer in log rolling just as the final pair, Don and Johnny. But it turns out Don greatly underestimated Johnny's skills and he ended up eliminated. Dank fell into the same mistake. He was unable to win against Jennifer, no matter how hard he tried. While waiting for their turn, Daniel and Herb also chose to decide with the good old scissor, paper, rock, but the big question is, will he let Herb win to join Coral, or Daniel has a stronger survival instinct than that? Well, it looks like he's a nice guy, letting Herb win 2 out of 3 parties. Meanwhile, things got to the next level between Nina and Concert. If you still remember our 44 Sims the first time we saw them lined up together, Veronaville was so outnumbered by both neighborhoods, but especially by Pleasantview, and now they are almost equal in numbers. 5 Sims, including the oldie couple from Pleasantview, are still in game, and despite of their small numbers, Veronaville has 4 Sims still standing, and 3 of them are from the Cap family. Unfortunately, Strangetown got significantly reduced, now they only have Johnny and Loki to represent the neighborhood. And so we arrive to the toughest, most dangerous game, the last one before the final Myshuno that decides everything, and I call this game Rudolf's Judgment. Let me show you why. Just like in the glass floor game, players will have to proceed step by step and survive burning flames, explosive fireworks, and finally, they have to breathe a kiss onto Rudolf's shiny nose. But if Rudolf decides they were naughty, he will punish them by a good old electroshock. Of course, if the fire trap or the fireworks burn someone, that obstacle will be removed, but Rudolf can shock as many Sims as he wants to in the Gates of Salvation. I'm always picking whoever is the closest to the stairs to decide who's next, and Jennifer Burb is going to be the first Sim to attempt passing through this deadly bridge. It's child's play if you think about it. Roast 3 marshmallows, light up 3 fireworks, and finally kiss a cute reindeer. She's focusing so much on that marshmallow. Come on, Jennifer, do it for your husband and do it for Lucy. Oh no, she's already catching on fire. Right at the first trap, Jennifer is burned to death. Honestly, I was expecting her to last longer, but at least the others can be grateful because with her death, she eliminated 1 trap out of 6, Rudolf not included. Coral, I have so much faith in you. You and Herb stuck together this far. I know you can do this knowing that he's right behind you. See, it works. She made it through the first trap. Only 5 more to go. Careful, Coral. Take your time. Don't be threatened by Rudolf just yet. Think about Herb. Oh no, she lost focus. One unfortunate movement was enough for her to catch on fire, just like Jennifer. Coral gets eliminated as well, and Herb just can't take it anymore. Without his precious wife, he's lost and completely deprived of all hope he had so far. So he takes the lead and decides to get over with this game one way or the other. He gets through the first trap successfully, lights the first firework without any complications. Beautiful! Only 2 more and a kiss from Rudolf. That's all he needs. And he fails. Look at his face. His last hope was to win this game for the sake of his fallen wife, and yet he failed this challenge, and now he also gets eliminated. Okay, you know what? I kind of had enough of this constant fighting. Tybolt, you're next. The track is getting easier and easier with every death. Now there's only 1 fire trap and 2 fireworks before Rudolf. Really, Tybolt? He literally only looked at the fire and flamed up. Titania, I see you are motivated. You can be next if you want to. No more fire traps, 2 fireworks and the cute red nose. Okay, she lights up the first firework and runs away beautifully. Let's see if she can repeat this one more time. Wonderful, 2 obstacles down. Now she only needs to face Rudolf and hope he'll find her so kind and worthy to let her into the final game. Whew, this was tough, but after so many failures, we finally have one sim, Titania's Summer Dream, in the finals. I would have not expected a Summer Dream there honestly, but there she is. Loki is up next, the same challenge as for Titania, 2 fireworks, 1 Rudolf. Look at him, he's so determined, he's walking up to that firework like a boss. Well, I guess he was overconfident. Johnny, you are the final sim from Strangetown, you better not mess this up. You are only 1 firework and a kiss away from the final game. I feel like he's a bit nervous, but this challenge cannot really get any easier, so he's already lucky to face it at this stage. The first firework is lit successfully. Now let's see if Rudolf finds him worthy. Please, Rudolf, he's such a nice boy. Oh no, Rudolf, what is wrong with you? I'm so sorry, Johnny. The Smith family and Strangetown itself got completely eliminated. However, there's nothing that can stand between Concert and Nina. In 3 days, they built a 100/100 relationship only thanks to ACR. So big shout out to ACR again. But now it's time to separate for a bit and hope you get to see each other on the other side. 1 firework, 1 kiss. Come on, Nina, do it for Concert. Firework down, very good. But will Rudolf see through her sinful soul or let her proceed? I guess Rudolf has access to all this cheating and stuff. Sorry, Nina. Only 3 more sims left to take this challenge, and 2 of them are caps, and we already have 1 Veronaville sim on the other side. This is really unexpected considering the initial numbers. It can also happen that only Veronaville sims will participate in the final game. I guess that would be their revenge on me for constantly ignoring them. Anyway, Concert is already at the first firework. You know, after losing Nina, I'm not sure this wasn't intentional. I'm sorry, Concert, your family was such a fighter. And still is. Juliet is still in the game, and now both she and Cassandra will only have to face Rudolph's judgment. Titania couldn't be more uninterested. Okay, Rudolph, she is literally my favorite sim. Can you be nice for once? Whew, I guess my prayers were answered. Juliet, our final player, is so determined. Just look at her face. She's been through a lot, she lost everything, but she's still here and doing this for her family. Let's see if Rudolf appreciates her intentions. Come on, Juliet, just be really nice to him. Just sit up here slowly, gently, that's all. Say goodbye to him and be extremely grateful to be alive. That's right, the smallest neighborhood represents itself in the final Myshuno game with 2 players, Juliet Cap and Titania Summer Dream, and Pleasantview's pride was saved by Cassandra Goss. But don't forget that only 1 can win the final game, the Myshuno. So So it was a very long and difficult journey, but finally we are here in the very last game that decides everything. Our contestants are all dressed up beautifully, and here we have a Christmas lady who is going to guide them through this final game. Alright, let's not waste any more time, I'm sure we are all excited. The first number is out, and it looks like Juliet and Titania are getting points. Maybe this is the lucky day of Veronaville Sims. Second number is here, and Cassandra takes the lead in the round confidently. Let's see the third one. Looks like no one could score any point on that, so the stances might be equal right now. Fourth round. Only Juliet scores a point. The fifth plum bob holds something for Cassandra, but Juliet also finds a point. Titania is getting left behind, I think. Sixth round, only Titania scores points, and this might help her reduce her lag from the others. This next round seems to be very lucky, everyone is scoring points. Let's see the next one. Titania is getting back, she's not letting herself be eliminated so easily. The game is coming to its end, and Cassandra and Titania both managed to score some additional points. Everything seems really balanced, it might be the last round to decide. Let's see. Final plum bob. Cassandra and Juliet are scoring points, and the winner is Juliet! I love this raging animation. So Juliet Cap wins the Myshuno game. Her family was going strong through the entire game. They've lost Hermia in the second game, and only fire could stop Tybalt in concert right before the finals, but Juliet stayed strong and prevailed. I hope you guys had fun whether you played along or just watched the video. Have fun tonight, stay safe, and Happy New Year! Bye guys!